सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज.
The miseries of material existence and the most hopeless conditions of life is the best possible opportunity to turn to God.
You're listening to Bare Knuckle Bhakti Shorties on the Bhakti Recovery Podcast with Jiva G, coming at you every Monday with a little spiritual something. Good Lord. Good Lord. So, hi guys. Sorry about missing last Monday's Shorties. I have been extremely ill with fever and the flu and bronchitis and a walking pneumonia. Long story, but here I am. Today's the first day I'm feeling a little bit healthier. No, a lot bit healthier, actually. I'm actually out. So, how are you guys? There's so much to talk about, honestly. I feel like not only because of the flu, but because of everything that's going on in my life right now, that I've just been baptized and that I've been jammed and cramped into a birthing canal for a long time, and now I'm starting to see, like, my head is out, you know, and seeing what's in front of me instead of being in the panic of being stuck in that birth canal. I know it sounds weird. I mean, other people call it bottlenecking, but I want to put a little bit more weight and value on that because it's just a bottle, and I feel like I'm being pressed through almost a phase of life that I will leave behind and enter a new chapter. And this is something has been something incredibly painful and incredibly inspiring. It's the definite letting go of old ideas. It's the leaving behind what I've built for myself. It's the falling upwards, the squeezing of the emotional, physical, spiritual washcloth until there's not much moisture left in it, but which leaves the washcloth open to soak up something different. I almost feel like it's premature talking about it because it's as if, I don't know, like when you're a newborn baby, you don't really know how to talk. You're just trying to like take it all in. And I kind of feel a little bit like that with a different consciousness. Like, okay, knowing that like this is not my first life of a new chapter. But it is definitely something. There are some really deep, hard lessons learned here. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity of being able to try to learn them in some way, because I don't even know. The thing is, you know, I think I speak often about, like, when will it stop that I grapple with the false self, with the false ego, grapple with old ideas, grapple and fight, then being beaten into submission, giving up, having that last a little bit longer of the giving up and the letting go. And then comes the next thing in another disguise with another face. And then I'm right back in the ring again. And then there's two sides of this. The first side is why that's very tiring. It's deceiving. But it's also a process where at the end, I guess I do learn something. And I'm not so sure if it is part of my makeup. And if I can, like, I can't remove it anyway. God will have to remove that. But I don't know if I can see deep enough to stop that never-ending process of struggling and being completely surrendered. One thing I do know is that if I keep staying vulnerable, and I mean really vulnerable, the kind of vulnerability that when you know there's love in your heart, and maybe that love is reflected onto an object, a person, place, or thing, and then there's an attachment, that's when the pain starts. Learning to love without possession. Learning to love and letting God figure out what to do with that love. That's the big lesson. Love without attachment. Isn't that what God does for us? Isn't that why we have free will? He loves us without attachment and says, I love you no matter what, but do what you got to do. And then all that karma stuff happens and all of those reactions happen to how we're acting because we're feeling something, because we aren't doing the shadow work. The longer we hide behind that, the longer it's going to take to get out of that. And we're never going to get to see God or feel God or be with God. And the hopes that I'm going to be anything like God is, it's actually ridiculous. And that's why I'm in a circle and a cycle often of disappointment with myself, disappointment with humanity, disappointment in not being able to be God, right? It says so in all scriptures, doesn't it? I mean, any scripture will tell you, no, you're not God. God is God. I mean, in our Vedic literature, often says like that we're jealous of God. I don't know if jealousy is the right word for me personally. I aspire to be like my idol and I am miserably falling short. Or idol, I don't know, you know what I mean. And the more I live here in this world, in this life, the more I know how far away that I am from any sort of perfection. And I just need mercy. How the hell can I let go of all of my attachments? They will be pulled from my bloody fingers. Everything. I own nothing. And this false self of I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm frustrated, I'm this, I'm that, I'm angry. I am nothing. I have a fleeting, temporary condition called this body, this mind. I think as long as I'm here, it's just going to be the continuum of that realization because something is missing in my consciousness. I can look at my limbs, I can look at my feet, I can look at my stomach, I can look down, I can look up, but I can't look into my own eyes, and that's my blind spot. How do I look into my own eyes? How do I look into my own heart? I need a conduit to do that. God is the conduit. God is the doer, not me. Yet I constantly think that if I just do this one thing, if I just fix this one fucking thing, life will be better. It'll be easier. That's the answer. Yet I have this pain in my heart, the pain of material existence. And until I can accept that fully, I'm going to be struggling. And there are moments I can accept, and there are moments where I'm on my knees. But most of the moments, I'm still thinking that I can change it. If I just do this, if I just do that, that step, that prayer, this many rounds. That person. Oh my God. I want to be still within myself in connection with God. That's all I want. And see, here I am again. I want. I, me. That's not surrender. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not sure I believe anyone who says that they're surrendered. I doubt it. And you can have all the gurus you want, all the people telling you this and that and explaining to you how everything works. And while yes, there's truth in that, it boils down to your heart and how your heart is to God. You can practice anything you want. You can read all the literature you want. You can do all of that stuff because you're still doing it. We're still doing it with the I and me. That's why in the 4th step, we clear the wreckage of our past and we share it with another human being, God, and ourselves. That's the shadow work, people. But even that can't work if we don't let God work for us. I'm not even telling you how it works. I'm just saying this is what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm feeling. This is the thoughts that I'm going on in my head. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. I'm sharing my experience. That's where I'm at right now. That's all I have to fucking offer. I've got nothing to offer. There are solutions up the wazoo. You can find a solution in every freaking book that you look for. When it comes down to it, is how do you apply it into your own life? And how does that work for you? And how do I let it work for me? How do I let God in my life to work it for me? Jesus Christ, this life of fucking marathons. When am I going to give up that idea? I'm starting to give up the idea of that if I just run this marathon, I'll be fit. If I just run that marathon, that'll be solved. If I work hard enough for your love, you'll love me. The fact is, I haven't found peace with my love of God and God's love of me because I can't accept it, because I don't know what that means. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, people, this is the painful lesson. I'm not out of the birth canal yet. I'm still getting squeezed. Getting baptized by fire and water. Burning and drowning. Breathing underwater. I've been listening to a lot, as you hear, I've been listening a lot to Richard Rohr at the moment. Richard Rohr, for me, is a voice of God. He is a true conduit, a true spiritual man, and that is somebody who accepts life on life's terms. Not only that, he can name it. That is a deeply reflective man. Those are the people I want to follow. Those are the footsteps I'd like to walk in. Get a drop of that. I know that I'm not out of the birth canal now. Just talking and sharing this with you guys has shown me that even more. And the thing is, learning to be in that birth canal without trying to run marathons, without trying to look forward, without trying to look behind. Just be here right now. That's the pressure I feel. And ask God for help. That's about all I can do right now. And that's everything. I'm doing everything but that. Here I am. Shoulders stuck. I can't move my body. My head's out so I can breathe. That's about it, though. Have I truly asked God to help me? Hell no. I keep trying to figure out and have a plan. Have a plan. Why, that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not, though. I'm going to have a plan with my hands are strapped and my legs are strapped. Breathe. Let God lead. I pray that I can do that. I pray that you all can do that, especially in the times when it's needed. Of course, there are times where you have to apply and do those marathons and run those races and have a plan. But there are just times where it's not appropriate. And this time right now for me, my friends, it is not appropriate. I know God is calling me right now for a fucking lesson, and I don't know what it is yet. I'm just discovering it. And it's painful. And it requires so much trust and letting go. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Sitting with myself in this pain. Not having an answer. Not knowing what's next. Having some trust and faith. That's where I'm at right now. There's no more or less than that. I think that's all I have to say. I think I'm done with this shorty. I'm leaving on Tuesday, you guys, which that's tomorrow, because you'll be listening to this on Monday, which is tomorrow for me now, and then I'll be leaving on Tuesday for Los Angeles at the Ratha Yatra. Please come and say hi to me. Give me a hug. Or not. Check our website, where I'm going to be in California until be in California all over the place until the 16th. 17th, I'm flying out of August. I'm going to be in San Francisco. I don't know the names of all the places. Some are temples, some are Bhakti centers. Please check the website. And all of my experience and everything that I say here and everything that I'm living, I pray to God I can give it in service. Another thing, I will be holding a retreat at the Super Soul Farm, 28th, 29th, and 30th of August. That's also on our website. Registration is until the 12th of August. Please register if you're planning on coming. Join us. This is going to be exceptional. This is going to be deep. It'll also be fruitful. We'll have amazing fellowship. We're going to go deep, guys. And for all you people who just want to go hang out in kirtans and just take the good stuff, I'm happy for you. Go for it. This retreat is a little different. We'll have kirtan and good stuff, but we're also going to have the shadow work. Because without that, we can't really enjoy anything. Join me, and let's do this together. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Also, if you'd like to donate and help me bring my experience, strength, and hope, my failures, and everything else in service to you and a community or people you know and love and need it, please donate. We are a community-based, community-supported program. And if you're receiving anything from this, please give back freely. I wish you guys an amazing week. I love you all. Maybe you also want to sit in your silence and listen for a change. Maybe we can just all listen for a change. Over and out, guys. Love you. Thanks for listening. I hope you liked the Monday Shorties. Don't forget to check out our full-length episodes on Thursdays. If you like what you heard, spread the word. Peace out.
सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज.
The miseries of material existence and the most hopeless conditions of life is the best possible opportunity to turn to God.